All right, I'm going to walk you through the lesson slides for the Design Tech Energy Week. The learning targets, you are going to know what it's meant by the power rating of a home appliance. You're going to be able to calculate the amount of energy transferred by electrical appliances and estimate the cost of running these. The focus appliances that transfer electrical energy to kinetic energy or thermal energy. So kinetic energy, the movement, thermal energy, heat. So the kinetic energy, things like a blender, a fan, the thermal energy, like an iron or a kettle. Some appliances do both because you do have like the fan and the heat in the hair dryer. You have the heat and the movement of a washing machine or a dryer. So those two things are designed for both. And to estimate kilowatt hours from appliance labels. This is an example of an appliance label. All appliances have them. Here's like a toaster. If I look at my toaster, it's on the bottom right there. Little crumbs falling out. But so I actually have never, I've seen them, but I've never really known what they mean. So this lesson will show you all of those different things. Kind of cool. So you're going to find the power rating, all of them. The power rating is listed as watts or a W. So you can see examples of that. And these are the examples you cannot use. So we've made a thing. You're not going to use these because that's not putting much effort into it. And you're going to this is not an assignment that's going to take a lot of effort. So put forth the true effort. I think if you were going to do this entire week, probably is only going to take you under half an hour, maybe. This is an easy week because it's going to be wonderful weather out. You're going to start your Memorial Day weekend, and we're thinking about that. So please just put in the effort and follow the directions because I think you'll find it pretty easy peasy. And the next slide. This is going to be the video that you're going to watch, but it's going to be an ed puzzle. So you're not going to do it here. You're going to do it in ed puzzle. Then this just shows you how the power and the time. The power is how many watts. It's on the sticker. The time is how many hours it's in use. And then it will become the kilowatt per hour. So you actually have like how many watts per hour. 1,000 watts per hour equals a kilowatt. So you can do the decimal thing, but there's a formula on the one side you have to turn in, so it should be okay. All right, so you have to find 3 appliances. They cannot be the desk fan. They cannot be a fan. They cannot be a blender. They cannot be an iron. So you're going to have to find other things. You could think of clocks, aquariums. You can think of, not many of you probably have your air conditionings out, but those could be something. Coffee makers, curling irons. You can use a curling iron. You could do the blow dryer. There's plenty of things. And then you are going to go ahead and choose one of those. For this one, choose the one that has a full sticker because you're going to take a photo of the power rating sticker. I created a video to show you how to do it easily using the camera, your web camera, and slide it right into Google Slides. You're going to convert the watt per hour to kilowatt. So whatever watt per hour. And that would be like for this iron, this is 1,200 watts. So 1,200 watts. And the kilowatt would be like 1.2. And then Michigan's average cost per kilowatt is 16 cents. So you're going to multiply those two. And then that will show you how much money it would take to run an appliance for an hour. Now, residential energy consumption is the 3rd largest use of any energy in the U.S. 65% of the energy is actually used, 35% of it's wasted. So that's when your parents are saying, stop leaving the lights on, turn off, this when you're not using it. And even at I almost said Glen. I did almost say Glengarry. In Walled Lake schools, we have an energy manager that gives us reminders to turn things off before breaks and everything. And I think everything had turned off, but I'm not even, hopefully the custodians found anything, they turned it off. But um, things like that, there's so much you can save money on. So, energy, top energy users, here's a pie chart that shows you some of those things. Of course, keeping your house either cooled down or heated up is huge. Your water heaters, your washers and dryers and things. And I mean, even though the TV, you feel like you probably watch it a lot, as far as energy consumption, it's not the most. Look at the computer. I would imagine, though, if they did this pie chart right now and COVID-19 shutdown, that I'm sure it's more than 1% these days, right? So interesting. Now, if you are interested, like on Friday, the Extension Friday, there are some ways that you can find online appliance energy use calculators, and you can go through and see which appliances are like the worst for you if you're interested. Some appliances have like, just a little bit of energy that's flowing at all times and things like that. So, feel free if you're interested to check that out. But those are your lessons for the week. Good luck. Enjoy. If you have any questions, let me know.